I don't want to laugh too much, I beg. I want Mekula help me say the man that made Peter Obi. That he became governor. In fact, that he even came into politics. It was the making of one man. Oh yes. Now in carry him, walk around, show people he want show. Meet the who is who in Anambra politics. In fact, he carry Peter Obi go meet the kingmakers. And one of the kingmakers, in fact, the only kingmaker, not be the only kingmaker where the state gets, according to the video you want to watch now. Nah. Chief Arthur Eze. No. Chief Arthur Eze. Arthur Eze Nubo. Now in your screen. Yes, now I know. Do I need to remind you who this man is? He's a Nigerian billionaire. You don't enter trillionaire. Nah, billionaire. The man get money. Oh, no, he get money. Arthur Eze Nubo. He get money. So now he orchestrate them. Now he give the marching order. Say, hey, it is time for an Obi governorship. In fact, from the video we want watch now, they don't give person tickets to run for governor under APGA. Confirm, they may go primaries. They have done primaries. But based on who is who can change the handwritings of the war, they change them. They change them overnight. Carry who they want put. Say na Peter. I beg people help you watch this video while I play. Watch it with an open mind. Nothing person not go here for this country. Watch it with an open mind. The guy called them, so he said the names that he's calling, they are still alive. Say, we'll go verify. So as Peter Obi, they say, go and verify. This one too, they talk, go and verify. The video long small, so make a no spoiler. Watch this video. Let us continue this discussion in the comment section. You get now? Watch around video.
No, what we did was to build the younger ones. Like Peter Obi. This Peter Obi going up and down everywhere.
Yeah.
I brought him down. I put him into politics. If he can be godly enough to say the truth. Peter Obi, my family lives in UK. I don't live in UK. I visit. Peter Obi and his family lives about 4 or 5 blocks away from where my family lives. Peter has never done politics before. But what we normally do is that whenever I come from Nigeria, or if Peter goes to Nigeria, we discuss Nigerian politics together. So at the time he asked me, who do we want to put as governor? I told him we are going to put Annie Okonkwo, Agudechemba Nojoto. That we are tired of this, so many educated people, they have been failing us.
Yeah.
Peter Obi's reply was that Annie Okonkwo is not a trader. He's an opportunist that sold soap and made money. And I asked him, can you give us an alternative? He said he has got nobody to give. I came to his house about 8. I was with him till 5 in the morning. So at the time I said, since we cannot get anybody, why don't you run? He calls me His Excellency because of my presidential bid.
Yeah.
So His Excellency, no, I've never done politics. I don't know where to start. I said, I'll give you a platform. He said, how? I said, I'll give you a platform. I was the leader of AMPP. George Mogale was national secretary then. Yusuf Ali was the national chairman. I now call the chairman Anambra, let my Quento. I tried to get him, I couldn't get him. I called Honorable Linda Ibazu. who is the only highest elected person we have in NPP then. She was in Abuja. I told him that I need to speak to Mike. I didn't want to tell him that I had Peter as a candidate because Linda and Peter are not in good terms. She told me that Mike is in Jigawa on chairman's meeting, that she's going to Jigawa early in the morning. Then network wasn't on then. Now he has to tell Mike to come out to Kano and call me. So when we got to Jigawa, he told Mike drove all the way to Kano to call me. I was in UK. I told him it's important because we have gotten a candidate to run on AMPP. He said, who is that? I said, Peter Obi. So I have never heard of that name. You don't have to bring your time waster. Yeah. I said, no. We started painting Peter. He has this, he has that, he has this, he has that. So he now asked me, what do I want him to do? I said, I want you to come to Lagos. And Peter was there. That was the following day. After convincing him, Peter now asked me to book 3 rooms in Sheraton, Lagos. I called Sheraton, Lagos. I used my credit card, booked 3 rooms. This thing happened on the second day. Yeah, I told you we couldn't get Mike.
Yes.
He told me he called me on the second day. Then I told him to start coming. Peter now begged me to start going that evening. When I get to my house, I told my wife I was going back to Lagos. She said, why? Look at what is happening. She wasn't happy with it, but I left. Asked Mike. Mike took a night bus from Kano to Lagos. On getting to Lagos, it was very early hours of the following day. Asked me where to stop. I said, stop in front of Sheraton. He stopped there. He was coming in dusty. So he said, what is it? I said, come in. Went, I gave him a room here, the bath. Peter came in the morning by 6 o'clock with British Airways. And we had a breakfast together. Or is it, I don't know the airline, but he came in the morning. So we had breakfast. That is when I introduced Peter to Mike, Mike to Peter. That is the first outing.
First contact.
From there, Peter was asking, what is the problem of the party? Why is he not going up? I told him his fund. He started giving the party 50,000 every month through Mike. He did it for about 3 months or 4 months. Increase it to 100,000. Peter. Then I told him, you cannot be giving the party anything without giving the chairman. Otherwise, he will be using that money to solve his problem.
Exactly.
He was giving party 100 and he was giving Mike 30. I then took Peter around. I took him to Abuja. I introduced him to George Morello. I took him to National Chairman Yusuf Ali. I introduced him to him. I took him to what do you call him again? A lot of people. Bashir Dalatu. I took him to a lot of people. I introduced him around, including I think I took him to Bula Galadima then. Took him around. That is where Peter got his footing. So he was giving that money and he said nobody will mention his name. That if they mention his name, Obasanjo will deal with him. that he's the person going for the national ID. We agreed. I was bringing the money, they were running the party. One day he called me. Even Vitume, when I started this thing with Peter, going around, the first poster Peter pasted in Anambra is Anambra course or the course. I designed that poster with him in his office in Lagos. I brought it down. I paid people that
posted it everywhere.
After that, in one of our outings, when we went to address the Laity Council, myself, the Chuksuwosu, and Chidabosu, or one of his friends from Lagos, we took off from my house in GRA Onitsha, had a wash and went. On our way coming back, that is when he met Vitume. After that, one day Peter called me and said that he needs to talk to me. I said, what is it? He booked a hotel in Asaba. Hotel called Orchid. Booked 4 rooms. Called my Quinto, myself, Victor, and himself. At about 11:12, went into a meeting. He said he wants to. Look at the way he called. He said, it's like we are going to Lagos. On getting to Benin, somebody brought an aircraft. We have to leave the vehicle and join the aircraft. The most important thing is to get to Lagos. I said, I don't understand what you're talking. He said he wants to tell me that he wants to leave AMPP because a lot of people are not honest that they will come at 11 time. You know, Peter has not gone to any primaries. Since the election, has not gone for any primaries. He's afraid of primaries, you know. So I said, what do you want? He said he wants to. He wants to go to Abga. I said, how can you do it? I was very angry. After wasting time doing everything, Peter went into the room, called my wife in UK, said that he should talk to me to cool down. Said that the most important thing is for us to win. You know, his sweet talk. After my wife continued calling me, I didn't want to answer call. Because we're in a meeting. When he called me, I busy the phone because I said I'll call her when we finish. At the time, Peter was the person asking me that I should answer the call. Do I know if there's anything wrong in my place? You know, he struck me an answer. I said, okay. I took the phone to the room. Said Peter just called him and said that I'm so uptight. And she started talking to me. Are you the person running for governorship? Is it not Peter? Wherever he wants to go, you follow him. So when he finished, I just called before. I said, Peter, has he gotten to the stage of calling my wife? He didn't say anything. Anyway, with his fight, I was angry, I left him. He went to Apuga. By the time he got to Apuga, Apuga has done primaries. And Okemosu was their candidate. Ikoroka. I mentioned people who are alive.
Okay.
So he came to me and said, what do you do? He knows my closeness with Atoeze. He came to me, was begging me. When I mentioned it to Ato doesn't want to hear Peter's name. Peter was disturbing me. There's no way he can get the nomination. But you know, in Apuga or in all the political parties, you can substitute.
Yeah.
After long time. I took a courage. Ato was in London. I was in London. I go to Ato's house very often. If he prays and see me in camera, he opens. So I told Peter, let's go and see Ato. I know he will be angry with me, but let's see how it goes. I went with Peter. Peter bought 6-pack of orange juice, 6-pack of apple juice. I went to Ato's house. I pressed the bell, told Peter to get out of the camera. Peter get out of the camera. Ato said, no. See Peter, we entered. Ato saw myself and Peter. He was so furious, very angry. I knelt down, asked Peter to kneel down. Started begging him. There's nothing I did not tell him. After about 15 minutes, he called me and said, we should sit down. What do I want? Says to give Peter nomination for APGA. So it's not possible that this man has been trying to take over my premier brewery. If he becomes the governor, he'll take over my premier. Ask Peter if you happen to interview him. Peter denied it's not there, has not got such intention. After so many talk, Ato picked his phone and called Chekwas Okorie, because Ato was the person that sponsors Chekwas to form that party.
Okay. But he's the founder.
He's the founder. The only person joined after Ato.
APGA.
Yes. Every other person joined after APGA and Chekwas Okorie. So Chekwas said there's nothing we can do. All this. Ato told him, you are talking nonsense. I'm giving you instruction and you are telling me. So after a while, Ato said Peter should go back to, let's go to Nigeria and see Chekwas. If you see Chekwas, you know what to do. Talk to him nicely. You do it. That is how Peter got the nomination to run for APGA.
They have to substitute the
substitute Okewosu
immediately.
I'm just telling you, Ikoroka asked. Okewosu, I think he was the chairman of PDM. He was substituted. It's me that did it. But I found out that after building people, it's not in your start to be, for them to look after you. So I've now resorted to leave politics the way it is. Because I got into politics when you have men, honest men and men with integrity.
Yeah.
90% of people in politics, they don't have integrity.
Yeah.
For over a decade, this has been the birthplace of innovation. Innoson Vehicles is a testament to resilience, employing international best practices to create more than just a car. Every vehicle here tells a story of durability, fuel economy and safety. Crafted with the African spirit, the Nigerian heart. These vehicles surrounding me embody the unique concept of regionalization, each one designed to cater to the tastes and preferences of our people. From the streets in Nigeria to the terrains of the Sahara, these vehicles are designed for our roads, for our people. This is more than a vehicle. It's a symbol of our progress, our resilience, our collective success story. Your feedback drives us to continuously innovate and improve. Innoson Vehicle, the pride of African roads.